Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more World of Warcraft, playing Aldar, our Durana Paladin in Wrath of the Lich King. And we are level 51, almost 52. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to get my new weapon out of the bank.
Rhapsody Shindigger. That's right. How could I forget such a name? So he knew about the sinking of the temple all along? Well, that certainly would have saved you some legwork. But this Atalai artifact, why, it's quite a find. According to legend, the Temple of Atal Hakar is a holy shrine dedicated to the ancient god Hakar the Soulflayer. Maintained by a vicious tribe of trolls named the Atalai, the temple is rumored to be impenetrable. Now sunk beneath the pool of tears, retrieving artifacts from the temple is even more difficult. But that's what I need you to do, adventurer. Aid me by gathering the intact Atalai tablets. Bring them to me, and I will return to the Explorers Guild a hero. Together we will share the glory.
Off with you.
All right, we can certainly do that. Those tablets are actually on the outside of the dungeon, so it's not an issue at all. Tempted to do that now, actually. I mean, 10k experience and pretty good reward. Oh, wrong way. Let's see, what would be the best thing to do? First and foremost, let's grab our new weapon out and clean up our bags. Oh, I also bought some zesty clam meat and some mage weave for some rep turn-ins. May have overbought the mage weave
anything out
a
of
little.
here. Not in the whole history of the whole history.
All right. Kind of attached to that. Guess I could sell that. I'm gonna save that for tanking just in case. I don't think I'm going to, but it looks so cool. I'm definitely not gonna get rid of it. That should work. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw those in there. Now I picked up a mithril casing. Don't need that. That really. Yeah, so I made a bunch of these, so we'll basically just be eating these all the time from now on. Alright, so we got some spider sausage and some wolf steak. I'll keep that, I guess. Let's get some, let's get these turn-ins done first. So I will see you guys down at Booty Bay.
No paths that you can't find on foot.
And we'll turn that in, and then we'll hop across and go down to Tanar. That's so far out of the way. I mean, we need to get over there and start doing Ungoro Crater also, because I really want to do the Secret to Everybody, because I'm such a Legend of Zelda nerd. Finding the source. I mean, there's a lot of like super easy quests that we can do over here. I mean, I've done it like a blue million times too, so yeah, let's do that, and then I'll ride around in Tanaris and finish out my mithril farming. So I'll see you guys down in Booty Bay for this quest to turn in. All right, we're down here in Booty Bay at Oglethorpe Obnauticus.
Interesting.
Oh, you're the great savior of Ook09HL. I cannot even begin to express my thanks for your assistance. My homing robot series needs more development, but your recovery has saved me countless hours of extra rebuilding time, as well as many gold pieces in manufacture costs. Please take your choice of any of these items I have. Thank you again for your generous assistance, adventurer. My robots and I are in your debt.
That is some sweet XP.
You've recovered 3 of my UX homing robots. You've gone above and beyond what you needed to, so I will give you something special for all your help. It is a miniature version of the very same robot that you have come to know and love, the UX. I normally wouldn't let anyone have such a potentially lethal device, but you've been a real help. Besides, the combat mechanisms and the homing logic on this one have been disabled. Other than that, it's an UX by golly.
An UX. That is so cute. Yeah, that's a buttload of experience, so. Alright, so now down to a Tanaris. I mean, these are, I could conceivably get enough experience, but anyway. So let's go down to Tanaris. We'll do a couple of quick turn-ins, and we will be level 52, by golly. Hang on. I'll see you guys in Tanaris. Alrighty, we're down here in Tanaris, and we're going to turn in some quests. Turn in March of the Scylla first.
Yes, I gathered that Gracina sent you to me. Your experience in fighting these beasties is priceless. No one to my knowledge has ever dealt with their kind before. As for Gracina's idea that Ungoro Crater is their heart, perhaps it is. Ungoro is a mysterious and dangerous jungle to the west of here. Perhaps it is also one step closer to figuring out what the Silithid are all about.
My research revealed to me that the Silithid are like bees. Destroy the queen of the hive, and the rest of should be thrown into disarray. I'll brew a lure that we'll use to bring out the queen. Once summoned, you'll take her down. First, though, we need some reagents. We don't want you bungling into the jungle unprepared. Go west to find the Silithid hive in Ungoro Crater and obtain a scent gland from one of the bugs. I'll also need some samples of the native Ungoro soil.
Okay.
That's the stuff, adventurer. It looks so good. I might just... gotcha. Pleasure doing business with ya. Here's the violet powder, adventurer. Take it to Marin and tell him he owes me a favor. Glad I could help.
Oh, gonna be so... no, we should level. We should level.
Time is money, friend. Glad I could help.
Violet powder, eh? Let's give it a try. It sure couldn't make it any worse, that's for sure. Now, to mix this powder in with the dew, come back and talk to me in a minute, after I perfected the fabulous Noggin Fogger elixir.
Right back.
Drink this. It's absolutely wonderful. I knew I had it in me. Oh, thanks again,
Are we
adventurer, for
seriously
your
not
help.
gonna
But
level up?
please, stand a little to the side, will you? You're blocking my business. I'm going to make millions on the fabulous Noggin Fogger elixir. Millions, what's that? Sprinkle says I owe her a favor? Oh, that's Sprinkle, such a kidder.
Wow. Wow. Alright, let's see what we're gonna turn into first. Oh, well, a skeleton. Alright, so there's there's more than 2 ways you can go. You can go over here and jump down and actually click on your Hand of Protection or your Divine Shield. and just go down, or come down here, which is what we're going to do so we can pick up these quests. But first, we're going to get our mithril mining on, because we have definitely got to get those last few points before we head into Ungoro and all that delicious thorium. So I'll do that off screen because I don't want to bore you guys to death with just me running around in the desert, because there is nothing but desert, and that's not exciting. So I will see you guys when we get over to here, and we'll pick up these quests and get everything started, and we will roll through Ungoro like a wildfire. Alright, hold on. Alright, so I'm back. We're in the middle of Tanaris. We're getting ready to go down and try and find a mithril deposit that popped up in one of these caves. But I wanted to get that on screen. Alright, level 52. First things first, we will drop a point into Sheath of Light. Let's look at our spell. So we've got 63 damage with just our self buffs, or bonus healing and spell damage. Alright, so that increased it quite a bit. That's with Kings. Yeah. See, that's... Why is my crit chance so low? Oh, that's with spells, sorry. Yeah. See, I just don't think that... Man, that might is actually looking really good. Now it looks sexy. Our crit chance is so low because our two-handed sword is kind of on the low side. Won't take too long to level it up. Oh, that sword looks so good. Where are you going? Oh, miss. Think not, good sir. Come on, give me a point. Oh, 240. Okay, 5 more points. Unfortunately, we're at a level now where it might not give us a point every time, so may have to farm more than just 5 hits. Okay, I'm going to continue Oh, it's a thorium. I can't hit that yet. I'm going to continue my mithril hunt, so I will see you guys down in Ungaro in just a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. That was just a brief second for you, but that was about 6 hours for me, so... Alright, so first things we gotta do is get a scent gland, and we'll get Ungaro soil by the fistfuls, so we won't have to worry about that too. I also picked up a couple of quests to go kill some apes. We're actually going to go up and get this one first, and then we'll pick up all of these too while we're doing it. Also, finding the source. We need to get that before we go up here. That'll just save us a trip. And what else? Yeah, the piece of Threshodon carcass, or the Fair of Larkarwi. And then, of course, 7 crystals of varying colors. All right. Ungaro Crater is rich, higher than... Excuse me. Probably one of my favorite zones. There's, well, I don't know about favorite, but it's an interesting zone. I'll put it like that. Very lost world. You know, a lot of dinos and raptors and excuse me. Right. A wrecked raft. A destroyed raft rests along the shoreline. Considering this is only a small pond, it is not clear as to how it ended up here, although looking at the trees tells you that the water level may not be constant. Perhaps a little exploration in the area might uncover more clues. A waterlogged pack rests at the bottom of the pond. Grabbing onto it, you pull the pack back up to the shore. Perhaps if you examine the items inside the pack, you might find out more about who it belongs to. There are a few stray travelers at Marshall's Refuge. Perhaps you might find out more. Ooh, and a blue power crystal here. Oh, the oozes. I should have went to... Yeah. I should have went to, well, I'm going to end up back up there anyway. At, Fellwood. Usually that drops pretty quickly. Now let's continue over and grab finding the source. And some mithril along the way. Who am I in? Search thorium again. Whoa, hello there. That was almost not good. There's also a dropped quest item.
The hot springs here are a source of mystery to me. Where does the heat come from? Looking at how close the pools are to Fire Plume Ridge, I really wonder if the volcano might have something to do with it. I created a thermometer to take readings of the temperatures at the volcano, and I'd like to find the hottest part. It gives the measurements in degrees Cracklin height. Here, take it, and take readings of the temperatures at the ridge whenever you see a hot spot.
Ooh. A couple of the big boys out today. Yeah, to get really good, we got to get up to closer to 260. We're not quite there yet. Here we go, a mangled journal. Very handy. Again, I do believe that this is a blessed run, to be honest. Also picked up Super Sticky back at Tanaris. You can also pick up these blood petal sprouts for a repeatable quest. I've got too many quests in my quest log. So we got a faded photograph, a curled map parchment, a large compass. It always points toward the center of Ungoro crater. Excuse me. A line-headed key. Where did that go? A line-headed key.
Have you seen all the wonderful things here in Ungoro Crater, Adventurer? It's simply amazing. Not as amazing as some of the things I can make with my skill at engineering, but for it being all natural here, it's not too bad. My Uncle Rem Travel loves old stuff like this place. I'm following in his footsteps, kinda. I want to discover new things from lost cultures, too. Unfortunately, something's happened to one of my greatest inventions. You've seen mechanical squirrels, yes? Well, to get closer to the apes of Ungoro Crater, I created a mechanical ape to blend in with their kind. I call her Amy01. She has scrying gems for eyes, so I could see everything she saw. She made it to Fungal Rock, the ape's lair, just east of here. And that's when I lost contact. The last thing I saw was one of their alpha males rushing up to say hello to her. Can you help me find her?
Okay. Let's grab this flight point before I forget, because I'm really bad for that.
I'm not really sure how I got here. I seem to remember traveling a raft.
Alrighty then.
Oh, yes, these things do look familiar. Well, kind of. You see, I have no idea how I ended up here. No one really knows. It's a secret to everybody. I just can't seem to remember anything. These items you brought to me, though, I am remembering something. My sword. I am supposed to strengthen it somehow, but I'm really not sure why. Sorry, I can't tell you more, but I just don't remember. Anywho, I do know where you can take it. Donovan Snowden in Winter Spring. You'll find her by the hot springs. She can temper the sword by the pools there.
Very well then.
We know that's not really Link because he speaks.
Hello. Hello, stranger, and welcome to the untamed majesty of Ungoro Crater. My name is Willadin Marshall. My sister, our companions, and I make up Marshall Expeditions, scientists and explorers of Azeroth's wild and great unknown. We've hit a bit of a rough patch here, and we're looking for some help if you have the time. Well, look at this, my journal. I thought it was lost, much like almost everything else we brought into Ungoro. I thank you kindly for returning this to me. Have a good one. I don't know how you made it here, but you're a sight for sore eyes. I'm Willadin Marshall, and I lead a non-aligned expedition troop. Our latest and greatest endeavor has met with what seems like countless disasters, the most serious of which being that we underestimated the savagery of Ungoro Crater. As we fled our base camps in the southwestern and northeastern parts of the crater, we left behind vital supplies. You look like you're capable enough. Can you help us by getting them back?
Hey there. Oh, hello there. I'm Holanyi, the chief scientist and biologist of Marshall Expeditions. My brother and I, along with our companions, travel Azeroth exploring the wild and untamed majesty. It is exciting, but I think we got ourselves into a little too much excitement this time. Just because we've suffered a setback doesn't mean that research must stop. We were investigating the Garishi insects in the southern part of the crater before winding up here. Their presence is alien to the ecology of Ungoro, and we want to find out why. In their hive network must be larval hatcheries. You can identify these places by their hanging larval spawns. Use this vial to take a sample of the hive wall near any of the hatcheries. Bring it back to me for study, but be careful.
What's up? For the love of all that is holy and dear, please tell me that you've come to deliver us from this forsaken land. Though I'm with Marshall Expeditions, I would give you the gold teeth from my mouth to climb inside your backpack and leave this place. Yeah, I know Dodonga dislikes smoke. From the smell of it, though, seems like Dodonga also dislikes bathing.
Keep it real. Yo!
You'd think that being chief digger for Marshall Expeditions means I like digging. There might be worse things to do in this world, but none really leap to mind. We were supposed to be digging in Terror Run. Fantastic name, by the way, for dead stegodons and diametrodons. Well, there are plenty of live ones there, too. Will and Hall are still all about studying this death trap, so we need those dinosaur bones. Between you and me, though, bringing some from live ones will work out just as well.
Glad I could help.
Did I forget to turn in? I forgot to turn that in. Are you kidding? Wow. Oh, and I forgot to turn that in too. We can abandon that one. We can... I'm making sure I'm not abandoning them the wrong ones. We will keep that one. We're going to turn that one back in, but we're going to get super sticky out of the way first. Clear the way. We'll keep that one also. And that one. That's a couple of more quests opened up.
Welcome to the refuge.
Oh.
Some come here with a purpose. Others found their way here by accident. But everyone here seems to have a unique story to tell. You've got to help me, adventurer. My friend Ringo left earlier to explore the volcano to the south of here, and he has been gone way too long. I am really worried about him. You think you could find him? Why don't you take my canteen with you? If you do find Ringo, I'm sure he'll need it.
See Larian over there? It's his fault we're here. I told him we were going the wrong way, but would he listen? And would you believe that he's the one that won't speak to me? Well, until he changes his mind, let's have a bit of fun with him. Have you noticed the strange plant-like creatures around here? They're nothing but trouble, really, but I think if trained properly, I could get them to obey commands. First thing, though, I'll need some samples to study. Do you think you could collect some?
We're one short. Let's get these super stickies, and then we can go back and that'll free up one more slot, and we should be in good shape there.
It's too far away.
Big hit. Small thorium vein. Yeah. Here comes the proof if thorium even sells or not. Okay, well, gold and a quarter per piece, so yeah. Not as much as mithril, but
I'm out of range.
ah, he's disarming me. Really? Enchant spirit. Nice. Yeah, I probably should have been keeping my two-handed sword skill up. Oh well. Yeah, the good thing about Ungoro Crater is once you kind of have all of the quests on board, pretty much everything out here is going to end up being useful. Okay, so we have greens. And blues. Okay, so we need some more red and blues. Now we're starting to get good. Does Crusader Strike not? Oh yeah, okay. Of course, we could go do Amy 01 now too, since we've got that mithril casing. Actually, there's another quest to kill these also. Whoops. There we go. We rocking it now. Nice. Well, all these rich thorium veins and I can't get them yet. Oops. I will definitely be helping myself to this thorium. Ah. Amy's up here. I'm just going to go down here basically just to get that. Unless it's up there. I think it's actually up top. Oh. Why did I do that for? As you look at Amy 01 over, you see two huge dents tarnishing what Karna obviously feels is a well-crafted piece of engineering. One dent grades Amy 01's shoulder, the other is on her head. No power seems to be running through her components as you investigate further. A little further investigation shows a panel that slides open, clearly written above some writing is the statement, replace mithril casing and turn power off, then on. Taking a moment to replace the panel, you wonder if it'll be that simple to fix Amy 01 and get her back to Karna rim travel. The panel, blah, 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 still closed. You remove the panel from Amy 01's back yet again and carefully remove the old mithril casing that seems to have burnt out. The new one slides into place easily. The only thing left to do, assuming the mithril casing was the problem, is to flip the switch to off position and then back to on position. Checking to see if you're prepared to lead Amy 01 back to Karna rim travel, you flip the switch to off position. Glancing around once again to make sure none of the gorillas are coming, you're prepared to see what happens. You flip the switch back to on. This is your last chance. Are you sure you want to do this? Amy, good, good. Amy, follow Amy home. Amy, go home. Hey. Can I buff her? Yes, I can. Yeah, we need to get a little mechanical monkey too. That would be. Oh, excuse me. Keep walking, dude. Good, good. Amy, good. Home. Find home. Yay. Meow. Come on, Neil. Wasn't there a thorium up here? All right, Amy home. Me good, good. Amy home, home, home.
What's happening?
Oh, you've done it. Wonderful. Thank you, adventurer. Oh, my poor Amy. Look at all those dents. We'll get her up and running perfectly with just a little work. Thank you again, adventurer. I really appreciate it.
See you soon.
Excellent. Okay, so now we can pick up one more quest.
I'm making a flying machine. I got stranded here, and I'm absolutely horrible at finding my way around. I'd take a griffin or wind rider back to Gadgetzan. But those beasts just scare me to death. So will you help me? All I have left to build is the wings. And I was thinking that the webby scales from the Pterodax and Diametrodon would be perfect. There's no way I'm going to go up against one of those. But you look pretty tough. Why don't you give it a try?
Okay. Before we head out, let's empty our inventory a little. Let's see. There you go. Well, no, that's general goods. There he is.
Talk to me.
Ta-da. Let us, let's see, get a few more crystals. I swore there was another quest to kill some of those. How many crystals we got? So we just need, basically we need one more blue crystal. Okay. A couple of more super sticky tars.
I'm out of range.
Ooh. When all of that hits, it's pretty awesome.
It's too far away. I need a target.
I always do that backwards. I don't know why. But...
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Whew. That thing gets harder and harder all the time. I love it. Of course, we're getting quite a bit more spell power now also. couple more of these. Here we go. One more blue crystal. We're going to go up here and get this temperature reading. We're not going to do... Well, I guess I could do that escort off screen. We need to get some of this Ungoro ash and the hottest point, and then Ringo. The hottest point is kind of right up there. Fire Plume Ridge hotspot. Right here. $428,000 crackling height. What's happening, hot stuff? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill some more of these living blazes just to get some of this ash. And then I'm going to off-screen escorting Ringo back, because that's just a long, boring escort quest. And I will see you guys in the next episode. And as always, if you like the content, hit like and subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.